Hello, welcome back. It's Laura at Hyperstamper, and I'm going to show you today's beautiful antique junk journal. This is a larger one. It is 7.5 by 11. Wow, that's a big one. So this is a 1932 edition of the Almanach Vermont, and Joseph Vermont was the founder of the almanac in the 1800s, 1889, and it was sort of like how we have a page-a-day calendars now. So the almanac from France is every day you would read a page of the almanac, and it was really quite fun. But this is just an absolutely beautiful book. I had 5 of these, and I'm down to, after this one, 2 more, and I absolutely love it. So what I've done with this one is I have filled it with authentic, antique, and vintage ephemera that is French themed, all French themed. I get a lot of requests for vintage and antique French ephemera, so I'm very excited to show you this. So I've got my vintage beads down the side here. I didn't do much to the cover except add this little bit of trim, and I love down here that it has the original address of the company. Let me show you the inside. I am so excited. I put some chantilly lace in because that is a very French thing. This is the original first page of the book, and I just love, love, love the font. It is so Art Deco. This is the original first page here. Look at that beautiful image. Just fabulous. 7 francs. And up here is a beautiful French advertisement for face powder. And then down here we have this, what was known to be a boucle jacket, which is a French fashion. And this is from the 1885, actually, this one. This is from the 1930s French language school book. And then this here from May of 1926, and it's a beautiful full color, is a full page spread in a magazine, The Delineator, with nothing but French fashions. And it's spectacular. So they had these low waistbands here, and it was just absolutely fabulous. These frocks and draperies, just beautiful. That's a real treasure. This is another original page of the almanac here. I love it. Pots and pans haven't changed much, right? French cooking, French cuisine. This is a pocket from the 1800s as well. Beautiful French image here, French language down the bottom. And this is January 1st of the almanac, the very first page there. This is from an antique French dictionary. Uh-oh, we're getting a visit. And I just love that it was T and U, and I thought that would be just a fun piece to have. And then this is from a vintage art book. And this, of course, is a French painter from the Louvre. That's why I've got down here, from the Museum of the Louvre, which is in Paris, which I've been to. It is beautiful. There we go. Oh, sorry. And here's another page. I went nuts here because my delineator pages are almost gone, but I had to put 2 in here because, again, we have these beautiful French fashions, which I could not believe I found in this magazine. And hat making, what is it, millinery, was very much, to have a French designed hat was like just wow. This page here is from 1856 from a history book on France. And then this page here has the fleur de lis design on it. So I wrapped it around. That's from a vintage book. And then down here is a wonderful French mirror, Louis XVI, and a slipper, and then a stool. Isn't that neat? Oh, I love it. Then I've got a pressed flower in here, which is gorgeous. And Paris in the Spring, that's from a vintage book. And then here I've got this beautiful French page here as well, architectural sculpture, all in French. This here came from a vintage art book, and it is Madame Leblanc. And that is actually at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, that print. And but that is it's a 60-year-old print of a famous painting. And I just took this piece here, which was at the bottom. Another French dictionary page here. This is spectacular, from 1918. Let me show you this one. Look at this beautiful French postcard. Carte postale, and it is absolutely wonderful, and that is from Paris as well. Really special. And this here is just a wonderful little twill tape, and I put it in there even though it is English, because French fashion, and I love adding these fun little pieces. This is a beautiful plate from Charles. Oh, I can't pronounce it. Sorry. Anyways, it's French. It's a French artist. I got it in a French book. This is a stamp collector's page from the 50s, and it's got 2 actual French stamps on it. Isn't that cool? This is from a Peter and Nancy in Europe from the 30s, and that's beautiful. I don't even have to tell you what that is. Another French dictionary page here. And I just put some antique paper here so you could journal on that. And then this, again, to have that beautiful French fashion theme. I added that one. Isn't that cool? Look at the great typography is fantastic on that. Put a little, what do you call that again? Just a fringe down there. And then this is another one of these wonderful plates from that vintage art book. And this is a Renoir. So had to have that in there. And just this beautiful, beautiful vintage doily. Isn't that spectacular? It's quite old. And put that in there. Another wonderful page from the almanac. And then this applique piece here, very French. And this here is also a French postcard. Isn't that wonderful? I love it. Carte postale, and that is quite old, early 1900s as well. Put that in that little pocket there. Another 1800s history page, and another French postcard here, Palais de Fontainebleau, and that is somewhere in France. I'm not going to pretend to know because I don't know, but it'd be fun to find out. Oh, here is millionaires. These are women. Louise Lavaux in the salon making her hats. And that is from a vintage book there. This is beautiful antique crochet here, almost into lace. I have another wonderful plate here. Look at this. This is amazing. And I just thought she looked French. I don't know what the story is behind this plate, but she's spectacular, and I wanted some beautiful things in here, of course. This is from 1889, this ledger page. It's very brittle, so if it breaks, just pop it back into a pocket or glue it down somewhere. There are lots of places you can do that, and I love the hand-stamped corners. And this, of course, is French, Le Turbulent Duchesse. And there is her image there. That came from a French book. Little piece of fabric here. Another one of these wonderful pages, and I put antique paper on the back of that. Another 1800s page. This came from a stamp collector book, believe it or not. And this was a page that just had some history about it. And this one is obviously France. And then on the back side, it was firefighters, which I thought was really funny. So anyways, that I didn't cover it up because I thought it was interesting. But somebody could cover it up with one of the pieces I have in here if they want. This is another French postcard. Another one. And this is from 1955 from Paris. And this one went to some wonderful Nancy Wolfe in Virginia, USA. Isn't that fun? And then I just love this image down here from July from this almanac. And the French had very bizarre humor, but this is from the early 1900s. A nice thick piece that you can journal on or repurpose. Again, another wonderful French fashions here. Some lace. Antique paper, and then I've left a pocket here for you to put whatever you want in there, and if you request some special piece, I will add it to your journal. I don't charge anything extra for little extra pieces. Here is a French antique music sheet. Isn't that beautiful? And this is spectacular. I love this one. Arc de Triomphe on one side and the Eiffel Tower on the other. So I believe this one is from the 30s. This came from a book of French literature, and that is from 1955. And this here is fabulous. This is very, very, very old map. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? We've got France down here and just all kinds of Europe, Amsterdam. It's fantastic. It is a very old map, very delicate, but I love it. Very happy with that piece. And just a French dictionary page there. Here is a piece out of the almanac. They didn't have many full color plates, but this is one of them. It's funny. And then another French piece here. Another French dictionary page. This is a fantastic plate here from Lyon. And look at this wonderful double page spread here from Madeleine, Paris. French men at work. French men at work. Vintage schoolbook paper, tea-dyed paper, and then this is the original back page of the book. And wait for it, this is at the back here. It's a full book, French book here with wonderful images in it. just, you could have a lot of fun with that. So I hope you love this as much as I love making it. If French ephemera and art is something you love as much as I do, then this is for you. Go to my shop, hyperstamper.etsy.com, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you soon.